guys, Lemmy here, and I'm back with another art video. It is Friday, like the best day of the week, because you get off work and you get out of school and you're like, oh my god, I have the weekend! So the first thing you do is you come home and you get cookies and milk, and then you go on the internet, and then you go on YouTube, and then you're like, oh my god, it's time to watch Lemmy's art video! Except that's not really what happens, because you get cookies and milk and then you go watch TV instead. My chair is creaking. Or play video games. Those were the good old days when I had all the systems, because I asked for, like, my birthday and Christmas. I'd be like, Mommy, I need a GameCube. Now it's all, like, PlayStation 8000 and, like, Xbox 160 something 80 degrees. And I'm like, oh god, I don't have these. And the Wii U blue poo do. And I'm like, oh good god. But yeah, I'm getting old, you guys. Thus, you can see the coloring of my Koopa kids. They're all old-fashioned with their old hairdos. They did get an update with their looks and all that. Especially Iggy. Iggy looks really weird. But yeah, this is the old version, as I had mentioned last week. And I had a lot of fun with this picture. And I think this is one of my favorites of all time that I've ever made. I like it as a composition with where all the characters are placed. And there's like a sense of movement, and it's fun, and it's lighthearted. And like you can see their personalities, and I really like it. And the background is really simple. I couldn't really add anything more complicated, because I didn't want to overwhelm the picture with so much going on. But I like how it came out regardless. I tried to, well, because they all have a similar skin color except for Morton, I tried to switch up the skin color a little bit by adding more yellow or orange to certain characters. But I don't know how well that translated. And also the light source is a little bit weird because it's coming from the middle top. So when I did the coloring on Ludwig, I was like, I kind of want him to be in shadow because he's further towards the video, further towards the viewer. So he should kind of be in shadow because the light's behind him. And then it just got like really complicated. And I was like, I don't care anymore. I'm just, screw light sources. Like, things don't need to make sense when I'm doing art. So I just kind of let it go, as Elsa would say, and I let it go all over the paper, and I was like, this is what you're getting. But I absolutely adore it. When I look at it, I get like this all nostalgia feeling, and I'm like, I know I did a good job if that's how I feel when I look at it. With that being said, my current boyfriend, yes, that I met on a dating website, which was a weird experience. He lent me a copy of 3D Land for the 3DS. I believe that's what it's called. It's a Mario game, and it's fun. I'm enjoying it. I have this, like, disability. I'm calling it a disability, you guys. Where I just walk off the edge of the cliff. I guess it's like some suicidal disability where I just kind of wander off the side and I die. And I'm like, I didn't even jump. I didn't even try to survive. It's just kind of like, oh, look at the sky. It's so pretty. And then he just, like, walks off a cliff. It's really pathetic. So yeah, I need to get better at Mario, you guys, because, I don't know, just wandering off the side of a cliff, like, that's how you know you're getting old, because when I was younger, I would never wander off the side of a cliff, I would jump, but now that I'm, like, 26, I'm like, well, you know, things will work out somehow, as I wander off the edge of every cliff I see. So, that's that. Very strange experience, what happens when you get old. And yeah, that's all I really have to talk about. Oh, Mario Kart, I haven't played it since I made my video last week. people were like, you need to drift. And I'm like, oh my god, I know that. I know I need to drift. The problem is I drift off the cliff. Just like I kind of wander off the cliff in the other game. I do my power slide, and then I power off into Lakitu, and he's like, oh my god, really? You again? Can I not? It's like, I'm sorry. I'm irresponsible. But, it would be pretty awesome if there was like a Lakitu in real life where like you could just drive off into the sunset and like when you go off into a lake, like Lakitu just grabs you and like puts you back on the road, or like before you go into a tree. That would be really convenient. Also, there's been a lot of almost car accidents following me around lately, so I'm starting to feel like a black cat or something. When I cross the path of some other guy's car, the guy explodes into someone else, and I'm like, that was a close one. Good thing it wasn't me. And I have like, I actually gave out my number as a witness because everyone else just left the two of them there, and they were old, and I felt bad. I'm like, are they alive? Like, are they okay? So I left my number, and now, like, cops are calling me and insurance people are calling me, and I'm like, why did I have to be nice? I have to talk to these strangers and be like, the guy hit her, but she pulled out like an idiot. Like, I don't know. The insurance people must think I'm absolutely crazy, but oh well. Maybe they'll watch my YouTube videos too, and then I'll have more subscribers. Oh my gosh, could you imagine? It's like, I like to sell insurance during the day and go home on Friday night and watch Lemmy talk about nothing. Anyway, I think I've talked about nothing for far too long, and I am going to get going. I will talk to you guys again next week, where I will have my jet pens video art supply, my Bobby jet pen video, which shall be tons of fun, and I'm excited about it because I have an item I think you guys would really like. So, I'll talk to you next week. Take care, and bye!